What's going on, world? DS1 Ross, and we back here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Shout out to everybody who support the platform. Much love, man. Shout out to everybody in the building. Salute, 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 salute. I see y'all coming through, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button on the way in, man. Go ahead and smash the like button. Make sure you like the stream on the way in. Make sure you hit the like button. After you hit the like button, share the show, man. Share the show. Don't hesitate to share the show. Share the show on your community tab. Anywhere that you share videos, share the show. It's very much appreciated. Also, if this is your first time here, if you're new to Sheep Stay Sleep TV, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you're notified every time I drop some new content. After that, you can go to CashApp $Sheep Stay Sleep TV. CashApp $Sheep Stay Sleep TV is where you can financially support the show. That is where you go. CashApp $Sheep Stay Sleep TV is where you can go to financially support the show. Make sure y'all hit the Cash App up. Also, you can hit the super chat button, leave your questions, your comments, and I will post them. Make sure you support the show. Shout out to the masculine mercenaries. One love to all the madam mercenaries, man, and I appreciate everybody who support Sheep Stay Sleep TV. And we back with another one. I know we're a little early today. I may do another live later on tonight, but I definitely had to come on early for this one. So shout out to everybody. Like I said, make sure you donate to the show. Also, before I get into the show, make sure y'all go follow me on the Stereo app at Real is Rare Pod. Follow me on the Stereo app at Real is Rare Pod. Go check out my podcast over there. I will be posting some of the shows over here real soon, so y'all stay tuned. I will be posting all of them on my second channel, so make sure y'all go down in the description box. If you haven't yet, go and subscribe to my second channel. That is where I'll be dropping all of my podcast content over there. So make sure you get over there, subscribe to that channel also. But make sure you follow me on the Stereo app at Real is Rare Pod. I'm over there every day chopping it up. So y'all go over there and follow me, man. I appreciate all the love and the support. So what we talking about this evening, y'all? What are we talking about this evening? We talking about the strag. We talking about the strag. You know, talking about the strag. But tonight, we're going to speak on the strag, but we're going to speak on the strag that's in you, Negro. We're going to speak to that strag spirit that rests on your soul, brother. Because I see, no matter how much we've warned y'all about the strag, about the hyena, about the covert hyena, about the daggle, whatever you want to name them, it seems like brothers is still not getting it. And now I understand why they don't get it. It is because they are fighting the strag spirit within themselves. So tonight we are going to address the strag that's in you. You know, like Kirk Franklin say, it's the God in me. No, it's the strag in you. It's the strag in you. That's what we're going to talk about tonight. We're going to talk about the strag spirit that's in a lot of you brothers. This is why y'all are focused on counterproductivity. This is why y'all dudes are still running around here trying to fight each other like mandingos. You know, this is all a strag spirit. See, y'all thought, see, y'all thought that when we spoke on strags, it was gender specific. No, a strag is not gender specific. A strag is a spirit. See, that's what y'all don't know. I keep telling y'all this is a spiritual war. How many times I got to tell y'all this? Anything that y'all can put in reality or put it in a physical form and speak on it, I can trace it back to the spirit. Anything that y'all want to talk about, politics, all that shit come from the spirit realm. All that shit. All of it. Because everything has a spiritual component to it. Everything. So when you guys, you know, heard us going in on the strag, you know, y'all thought we was just, you know, relegating that term to just women. Or not women, but low-level women. So that's why y'all loved it so much. Y'all loved it. You know, y'all loved when we talked about the strag. Y'all even renamed it. Now y'all call her a daggle. We made up Maggle. Y'all start calling her a daggle. We made up strag and hyenas, and y'all start coming up with y'all little terms, but it's all relative. But what I see y'all brothers is not understanding is this shit is spiritual. Y'all don't understand that a lot of you dudes are strags. You have a very straggish mentality about you. That's why you're running around chasing your dick, because you a strag. See, y'all don't want to hear that, do you? You're running around here doing the same activities as her, except you got a dick. That's all. You're running around here clout chasing. You're doing the same thing these strags are doing, but y'all think y'all are not strags because y'all dudes. This is why I always got to come back and put things in its proper place, so dudes can understand instead of them keep jumping out the window with these terms. See, all you dudes ran around here calling these women strags. Now we're starting to see that it's a strag in you. It's a strag in you. Oh yeah, it's a strag in a lot of you dudes. And the way you deflect from your stragdom is you put it on the female strags. Just like the female strags who want to blame the male strags. See, that is what this shit was all about. Strags versus strags. Because you dudes are straggy too. Straggly Washington. Y'all are strags too. You dudes cannot, you dudes wake up early in the morning to talk about women, just like a strag. She wake up every day, the first thing on her mind is a nigga. Oh, he didn't pick up my phone last night when I called him at 3:30. He must have been laid up with some chick. That's you niggas when you get on live 6:30, 7:30, 9 o'clock in the morning to talk about women. You niggas are strags. The first thing you wake up with on your mind is abroad. You a strag, nigga. You a strag. You niggas wake up in the morning and y'all thinking about these strags while y'all brushing y'all teeth, taking y'all morning piss. You're scrolling down your Instagram feed looking for something to talk about. You a strag. You're a strag, bruh. Your whole life is consumed by women like the strag, like the female strag. All she think about is what niggas she gonna get to like her today so she could get him to pay for something. Or she could get a little piece of dick. That's what strags wake up and do their whole life. That's the same thing you dudes are doing. But y'all think the more y'all talk about the female strag and her activity, that basically it gives you free reign to be a male strag. And a lot of you dudes think male strags don't exist. Y'all actually think that the things that y'all running around and doing is normal man behavior. And it's not. Sitting around talking about women is not some shit men do. That is some shit teenagers do. When you and your homeboys is in junior high school and high school, y'all waking up every day thinking about some puss. Because you're at that age where you should be focused on going to school, getting girls and getting good grades. G and G. And not Gorilla Glue, but grades and girls. And this is what you goofies doing now. And y'all 35, 40 years old on here. Sitting around having locker room talk about women. About who's slutting around and who's sleeping with what boys in the school. Y'all are doing this right here on YouTube and call it making content and call it black male media and call that trying to help black men. How? You can't teach a black man nothing because you a strag. You can't teach me nothing. All you gonna try to do is teach me what I already know. What you gonna tell me? Yo, these women out here, they ain't hitting on nothing. That's what you gonna tell me? That's what you could teach me? Hold on, y'all. That's all y'all do. That's all y'all do. And y'all think that y'all can get up there and intellectualize y'all dudes being strags. Because you don't have nothing else to talk about. This is why right now we're dealing with another catfish situation. And I warned y'all about Jessica X. I told y'all about her a long time ago. I've been told y'all about her. I've been told y'all about her. I've been told y'all that she was not who she said she was. That's why she's scared to get on the camera. Because she know that's not her in those pictures. She know that that's not her voice. I told y'all she was using a voice changer. So why is this stuff coming out now? I told y'all that the coverts that were already scouring this place was going to use Jessica X to infiltrate and manipulate the way she's been doing. They just sitting back, letting Jessica do her job. I warned you dudes already. But heck come Captain Save a Strag. You know, Strag love. You gotta come and save a fellow Strag. Heck come Mr. Fantastic. The male Strag himself coming to save Jessica X. Why? Why? Why is he protecting this Strag? Because he's a Strag. He's a Strag. He's a Strag. Why does anybody take this guy serious? Look at what these guys promote and uphold. Look at what these guys promote and uphold. Look at what these guys do. They're only doing what they're supposed to do. They're only proving who they are. I mean, it's not going to be anything else. But I told y'all about Jessica. I told y'all. I told y'all. And you know what y'all going to do? Y'all going to keep sitting around here caping for her. Because she knows that her male fan base are all strags. She knows this. Her male fan base are all strags. The dudes that support her are strags. See, these guys are proving everything that's already been said about these dudes. So stop getting up here calling females hyenas and strags, and you a strag. Game changer, he's a strag. All them dudes over there, they strags. Because they uphold stragdom. And they do strag shit and promote strag shit. Pump and dump, that's strag shit. That's male stragdom. So y'all dudes that get up here and talk about women who deal with dudes and then don't call them back, like it's something wrong with that, but then y'all promote pumping and dumping. So you're a male strag. You're doing the same exact things. You're just a male. So it's about the strag in you. You know, like Kirk Franklin said, it's the strag in you. It's the strag in you. Y'all got to get that strag spirit up out of y'all. These dudes on here got internet wives. And this shit is sad because that's some strag shit. That's some strag shit. Oh, that's my internet boo. And y'all just sit around and talk to each other all day because y'all don't got nothing to do. Strag shit. Jessica X don't go nowhere. She don't leave her house. You think she do? She don't. She don't. She don't go nowhere. If she do, she'll show it. If she did, she'll show it. Shout out to Gold Professor. He say, peace, God, supporting the space. Your time and energy is much appreciated, sir. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, Lord. You see? I warned brothers that this was coming. But the reason, see, now I understand why brothers never have the foresight. It's because y'all are strags too. Y'all suffer from that straggish spirit. That's why y'all don't see or be able to hear the truth. This is why y'all cannot make the connection. Because y'all dudes are strags. Y'all are strags. I always was wondering, damn, why dudes just can't get it? Why they just can't understand what's going on around them? It's because I said, damn, DS1, it just hit you. These dudes suffer from the same spirit that they complain these females suffer from. Strag them. Strag them. Strag them. And it's sad because you got a bunch of dudes on the internet, right? That have made their whole life, their whole internet life is based on what women have done to them. Think about this, y'all. Y'all follow me. Think about this, man. As a man, would you want your online footprint to be what women are not doing? And this is why men are doing what they're doing. This is the whole crux of y'all internet existence. If a dude was to pull up your page, this is what he's gonna see. He's gonna hear you complaining why women are not acting the way they supposed to. But guess what? That same person who could pull up your page and hear that shit, he can go to the divestment group and hear her talk about black men in the same light. Then he could go to the goddamn black first community or the pro-black community and hear those same gripes from black women about black men. They hear the same shit echoing from the manosphere about black women. This is why there's no progress, because y'all are one and the same. Two sides of the same coin. Like y'all like to say about politics, two sides of the same coin. Y'all are both strags. Both of y'all. And both of y'all want each other to be better for one another. So the women, the straggy women, are complaining about the men who are strags, so they could get their game up, so the men could stop being strags to basically facilitate the female stragdom. And then you got the guys who are saying that the women need to straighten their act up so the women could get in relationships with them and allow them to be male strags. This is what's going on. Because on both sides, no one is speaking on personal development. And this is what the masculine mercenaries has been speaking on since the beginning of 2020. We've been speaking on personal development. Who are you? She gonna be who she gonna be, but who are you? She doesn't define your manhood. Go and check the stream out. Her being a strag doesn't affect you being a man. You see? None of y'all are talking about personal development. The men are not speaking on personal development, nor the women. Both of y'all want each other to change so one of y'all could accept each other's bullshit. That's what it boils down to. That's really what it boils down to. You need to be a better man. Why? So he can know how to accept your bullshit when you want to be on some dumb shit. Oh, she need to be a better woman. Why? So she can accept you treating her like a domestic slave? See, I'm tired of the games. I'm a bottom line kind of guy. I'm a Capricorn. I'm about the bottom line. All that shit in between is bullshit most of the time. It's bullshit. Let's get to the meat and potatoes. What are we dealing with here? We dealing with two broken people of the same coin. When we speaking on dysfunction, we speaking on men and women. Two sides of the same coin. Y'all both dysfunctional. Y'all are both strags. And y'all are playing the blame game. Y'all are playing the blame game. Well, he was wrong for doing that. Well, she was wrong for doing that. Y'all are both wrong for being together. Because y'all shouldn't even be together. Because y'all coming together creates a goddamn explosion. Because y'all are both strags. Y'all are both strags. So this is why we're not getting anywhere in the conversation, family. But see, what I want to tell brothers today is it's time to address that little strag, that little Chinese slipper foot wearing strag that's in you. See, whenever you'll go to a whole nother country and gotta buy a woman a stove to have sex with her, you're a strag. You're a strag. It's time to address that little hobosexual strag that's in y'all, brothers. That's why you're 40, 50 years old, still chasing panties. Shout out to my brother Rona. He said today on my podcast, man, brothers got to put their purpose over panties. You got a bunch of 50, 40, and 50-year-old men making content about chasing women's draws. These are male strags. These are strags. See? You dudes are settling for less because you're a strag. You telling her about her dating choices. Oh, you only like Pookie and Ray Ray. Oh, you only like Pookie and Ray Ray. You like light-skinned Keisha with the dirty back feet. You like Megan the male horse. You like chicks who get on Instagram and model waist trainers. So I don't want to hear you speaking about a woman and morale, because you don't have any morals, bruh. You put Scudder buckets on a pedestal. Long as she got a nice little frontal in and a hair piece is done right, you don't care what she think about. You don't care about what she do or none of that. Because you're still chasing draws. You a strag. If you still chasing draws and she out here chasing bags, y'all are both strags. What's the difference? Hmm? See, y'all don't want to hear this because y'all don't want to look inside yourselves and understand that the problem will cease to exist when it ceases to exist within you. You see? And when I say the problem will cease to exist, I'm not saying all female strags will just poof disappear, but a female strag will no longer be a problem for you. See, because we already came to the consensus that we are back to rugged individualism. That's what this whole shit is about. It's not about the collective. I told y'all this 2 years ago when I told y'all there is no black community. I did a whole show breaking it down, notes and everything. There is no black community. So we need to stop speaking of a collective. We need to stop speaking on working on one accord. No, you work on one accord with the family you built, brother. Straight up. All that collective thinking shit is bullshit. It's bullshit. Because what you'll find out is a lot of times people who portray to have the same mindset as you, when you get around them and you begin to see the things that they like to do, you begin to see that that's bullshit. See, because your lifestyle has to match your philosophy. Let me repeat that. Your lifestyle is supposed to reflect your philosophy. So you can't be up here speaking about consciousness and spirituality and all of this type of stuff, and you still eating pork. Don't talk to me about consciousness and going to the next level. You still eat pork. Don't tell me you a god, you come from the sun, and your goddamn teeth is the same color as the sun. Don't tell me you a man that should be respected and women need to cooperate with you, but you on camera on your platform eating boogers. You're a strag. You're not none of that stuff you're talking about. You're a strag. That's what you are. Address the strag in you. Stop eating boogers. Get you some tissue and blow your nose. You ain't got no tissue because you a strag. You walk in the strag house, she got one piece of tissue left. You gotta bring a roll every time you go over to her house because she's a strag. You ain't got no tissue, so you just ate the booger. You a strag. And this how you know these dudes are strags. This how you know. These dudes love trying to portray like they better than other dudes. That is a strag trait. That's a strag trait. Running around here, high and mighty, high off Kool-Aid and cigarette butts, thinking you somebody, thinking you something special, thinking you some shit that could run something. Strags. Shout out to Hills Inn. Appreciate you, family. Strags. Strags. You dudes are strags. Oh, I'm better than him. My content is better than his. My content is better than his. Da 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 da. I got more subs than you. I got more subscribers than you. I get more views than you. Strag shit. Strag shit. Going on platforms just to argue. Strag shit. Strag shit. Strag shit. But y'all want to keep running around here pointing the finger. That's what y'all like to do. Pointing the finger. Like a strag. Man, these black women around here, all they want to do is blame us. What you doing, nigga? What you doing? Ain't you blaming her for why you're involuntarily celibate, nigga? Ain't you blaming her for that? Cause she wanna fuck Tyrone and Pookie and Jaquavius and John Tay? Huh? Sound like a strag to me. Oh, she just wanna keep fucking bum niggas. You sound like a strag who mad that they can't get none. You sound jealous, bro. See, the problem with you dudes is, and I keep telling y'all this, y'all are so focused on females, y'all have lost yourselves, man. Y'all have lost yourselves. The purpose of black male media is not to get a foot in the door to have arguments about fucking women. The purpose of black male media is to showcase black men in a positive light, not going on the roommate's podcast, being a lackey and a lapdog to talk about the problems they having with black women. That is not black male media. Black male media is supposed to be pushing the agenda of the black male. There is no agenda and never was an agenda for the black manosphere. It never was one. It never was one. That's why you niggas over here picking up the mantle of other narratives. You're over here doing world star hip hop shit. Talking about black male media. See? Strags. When you get an opportunity, you do some low-level BS like a strag. You get on a roommate's podcast, the first thing you talk about is what black women ain't doing for you. You a strag, nigga. You a strag, nigga. You just like Selena Johnson and goddamn Vivica Fox when they was talking to Ice Cube and all that shit he said. The first thing came out her mouth said, "Well, what is it for black women? I ain't hear nothing for us." That's you niggas. That's you niggas. Soon as you get on a platform, you start crying and begging. You strag. You strag. Y'all ain't get up there and y'all did not get up there and represent black men the way y'all was supposed to. You got up there sitting in their laps, giving out lap dances for views. That's what you did, because you were strag. You know, like when the music and the lights come on now, you'll see you see anybody twerking like a strag. Put the lights, put the spotlight on her, and put some music on. That ass gonna get to shaking. That's what you niggas was doing with the roommates. Shaking y'all little fannies. Hey, look at me, guys. Hey, I can shake my butt. That's y'all. I can dance for you, master. Hey, look at me. Hey, I can dance. I can jig. I'm jigging. That's y'all. Look at my colorful belt. Oh, it's nice, right? It has rhinestones. I got it especially for this podcast. It actually matches my suit. Strags. I think I'm gonna have to do a whole separate video about the six-figure strags. Cause that high value argument is thrown out the window. Y'all are strags. High value strags. Y'all are strags. Y'all act like y'all act like women who got good ass jobs are good women. Just like around here, y'all act like cause a dude makes six figures and know a couple of people, he a good person. Strag mentality. Cause she work at the hospital and she makes 70, 80K a year, she a good woman. Strag. Most of the hood chicks today work in the hospital. What's wrong with y'all niggas? Most of the chicks back in the day who was running around straggolinian everywhere, we was calling them straggolini. You know those? Now those are just correction officers. The ones who was getting bust down in the incinerator in the projects on the roof. She's a correction officer now. She works in the hospital. She's a dietitian. She makes the food and delivers the food. She makes the beds and shit. She might even take blood. These are your chicks who are your mid-level managers at call centers and all that type of shit, working at banks, tellers at banks and all that. These are strags. What's wrong with you dudes? Your education and how much money you make doesn't determine your mentality. It doesn't determine your mentality. And I think a lot of you guys don't understand that. This is why y'all think y'all high value men when y'all are nothing but strags. You're a high level strag. That's all you are. You're like Selena Johnson. You're a little strag with a little money. That's all. And a little notoriety. But you're still a strag. Because what? Being a strag is a spirit. It's not gender specific. It's a spirit. The essence of a lot of you dudes are straggy. It's just straggy. When I hear your voice, I just know, yo, he's a strag. He's a little strag. And then when they get into the conversation, just listen to what they talk about. First thing come out their mouth is what these broads ain't doing. Like the strag. Like when that strag came on Kuda's channel, what is the first thing came out her mouth? Is what men are not. Because she's a strag. See, when I start reading her goddamn resume, then she want to act like, oh, that's me? Oh, I look that bad? Strag shit. You dudes do the same thing. You dudes do the same thing. Oh, I didn't know. Oh, I didn't think it was like that. Because a strag always look to point out the fault in others to block you from seeing what's wrong with them. So that's why they come in and automatically attack, because they already feel threatened. See, this is why strags are loud. I'm not going to say all. The majority of strags, this is why they're loud, they're rambunctious, they're ignorant, because these are their defense mechanisms. That's why homegirl came up there dissing niggas immediately, because that's her way of feeling comfortable around men, is to be disrespectful. That's a strag. That's a strag. And what did them niggas up there do? They allow her to keep being disrespectful. They tried to ignore it and act like she'll just stop doing it. But see, with a strag, strags push the line. Strags push the line. Strags push the line. So that's why she kept going and started saying more and more disrespectful shit. Because now she see, I'm allowed, that's my strag pass. They fuck with strags over here. So she started going in even more. That's why I got her up out of there. I packed her ass up. Pack you right up, Strag. Get up out of here. Pack you up. Get out of here. And I know dudes felt bad when I did that to her. Because then she goes into her second line of defense. Strags. Here's their second line of the female strag. Because the dudes do it too. Here's their second line of defense after you obliterate them and embarrass them. You know what they do? Oh, y'all gonna let him do that to me? Y'all gonna just let him do that on your panel, Cooter? You just gonna let him, he violated. Y'all let him violate me. My feelings is hurt. Y'all let him go in on me like that. You niggas do the same shit. You niggas do the same thing. Same thing. Remember when homegirl used to always be on Sister George panel? I forgot her name. She got one of them funny type of names. But I think she like an older woman. But she be talking shit to niggas when they get up there. And them niggas be crying because she be putting pressure on them. Oh, come on, Sister George. Come on, Concrete. Why y'all keep letting her go in like that? She being disrespectful. Come on, y'all, this y'all show. That's the second line of Strag defense. They play the victim card. They play that card. Woe is me. And that's a fact, Kangster. Peace to the God. He said she showed what she was about. Facts. But that's the second line of defense. The dudes do the same thing. And don't let it be a male panel and the male host don't stop the female strag from going in on the male strag. Now you a simp. Now you a sucker. Now you a sucker for love and you love strags and because he let you get obliterated by your female counterpart. He let you get obliterated by your female counterpart. So now he's a simp. And we need to boycott his channel. Right? No, you're a strag and you got devoured by your female counterpart. That's all. That's all that is. You can't blame nobody for that. That's on you. You have to address the strag in you, brother. Whenever you're getting up here, taking up and caping for strags, especially a well-known strag. Jessica X is a strag. I don't care what you niggas try to intellectualize. That's a strag. That's a strag. Because for one, she thinks she better than the other females around here because where she from? That's stragdom. That's stragdom. She want to be the highest strag on the totem pole. Right, Jessica? All the male strags want you. Right, Jessica? They all want Jessica X. Right? All these male strags and maggles, they love you. Oh, they love you. Oh, they love you. They love you. And I know why they love you. Because you represent that hole that's in their soul. I think I need to repeat that. You know why they love you, Jess Skaggs? You know why they love your strag-tastic ass, Jessica? Because you represent that hole in their soul. See? Because a strag is broken. Strags are broken, male and female. So these male strags on here are looking to fill their void with vagina the same way the female strag looks to fill her void with penis. Strags. Your problem, brother, ain't got nothing to do with sex. Your problem stems back before you even knew what to do with your dick. Your problem don't come from that. You just trying to use that because that is actually your coping mechanism. See, sex is a strag's coping mechanism. It's how she cope with everything. Let me just go jump on a dick. That'll solve it. I'ma pray and jump on a dick and my bill's gonna get paid. This is what you dudes are doing. I'ma go find me a girlfriend that I can abuse and then I'll feel better about myself. You strag nigga. You strag nigga. Men who are running around here looking to hurt women are strags because that's what female strags do. See? See? That's the problem with you. You counterproductive like her. All you think about is sex like her. All you do is think about drugs like her. You don't have a purpose like her. You don't have any direction like her. You looking for leadership like her. Right, Straggy do? Right, Straggy do? Straggy do. That's you, buddy. Oh, you thought we wasn't going to address the strag that's in you. Huh, Mr. Man? You thought we forgot about the strag that's in your ass? Or that low-level shit that you love and uplift in your life? Y'all sitting up here talking about, oh yeah, these women be lying about they be lying about their body count. Yeah, that don't mean she lied to her body. That don't mean she lies about her body count to her fellow female strags. You see, she ain't lying to them. Of course she gonna lie to you. Why she need to tell you the truth? She don't owe you nothing. You a strag, nigga. All you trying to do is smash and dash. What she need to be honest with you about? Only thing she need to be honest with you about is she ain't got no diseases. But she don't owe you no more explanations. You a strag, nigga. Just like you don't explain yourself to female strags. It's the same thing, bro. It's two sides of the same coin. Talk about that. Talk about that. Oh, these women, these women, they be going out dressing for men. Hold up, nigga. Hold up, nigga. You only work out in the summertime so you could take your fucking shirt off on the beach to attract women. So what are you talking about? You do the same shit. What are you talking about, bro? What are you talking about? What are you talking about, bro? You're not doing nothing different than what she is. Except you're showing your chest and she's showing her ass. And you know why she's showing her ass? Because you want to see her ass, just like you showing your chest and your arms and your back, because that's what she want to see. Strag on strag crime. Strag on strag crime. Shout out to Gold Professor again, man. He say, speak on it, God. You already know. You already know. See? So a lot of these things that you dudes are sitting around complaining about that you actually think is representing black male media, it's not. It's not. You dudes then gave the narrative of this space to Fox Soul. Me and Walt Diddy been talking about this shit for months. Shout out to Walt Diddy. We've been talking about this shit for months. Earlier this year, Valdez was talking about how he was hearing dudes on other podcasts using shit he was saying. Verbatim. I hear the talking points. I hear how they creating their podcasts and how they formulating their topics. It all comes from the manosphere. But you niggas was so busy being strags, chasing your little weenies around. Too busy being a strag. You missed your goddamn opportunity. Now Claudia Jordan took the narrative. If we had black male media right now, Obsidian, what you'll be talking about? The black love industry? Sit your goofy ass down somewhere. You old strag. These dudes kill me. What would we represent if we had our own media? You know what we'll represent? A bunch of crying ass black men who can't get right with women. That will be the consensus. If the shit we've been talking about that gets us the most views in this space, if we was to push this out to the world on a bigger platform, with some sponsors behind it, that we're not putting this shit out. We're not putting this shit out. You niggas is just angry at women. You niggas is mad because these women won't acquiesce to your bad behavior. This is what's going to happen. There is no progress. This is one of the reasons why a lot of people, when a lot of investors and sponsors who have companies, shout out to A Game. I'm pretty sure the brother was around this space for a while listening to content. But you know who he picked to represent his brand? A woman. A woman, not a strag, a woman. He came in a black male dominated space and picked a black woman to represent his product. Y'all men don't see that as a goddamn problem? Y'all don't see that as a problem? And I know why he did it, for business purposes. Because he don't want to deal with no knucklehead ass strag nigga who wants something for nothing. Like you goofies around here. That's why he gave it to a black woman. That's in the black manosphere. I bet y'all ain't even noticed that. This show is sponsored to you in part by A Game. A woman. And shout out to Kendra D. I love her. But that should wake the brothers up in this space. And what niggas still doing? Talking about what women are doing. Nigga, women is getting sponsorships. Shut up, nigga. Shut up, nigga. They getting sponsorships. Like I said they would do. Didn't I say that? Didn't I say that? Didn't I say that? I said, watch when we give up this space. Watch how when the women take over, all this money start flowing through this motherfucker. And what happened? It ain't over. This is sad. All these male strags running around here. That man said, she's gonna promote my product. Out of all the men that was in this space, that's a lesson learned for us, fellas. We dropping the ball. We dropping the ball. We dropping the ball. It's here. People are here already. Why the first person who wasn't offered an endorsement was a man and saw his channel be endorsed and is growing? Why is that? I'm gonna tell you why. It's the strag in you. It's the strag in you. That's why. And I know some of y'all goofies right now, like, well, why this nigga ain't got no endorsements on his channel? Nobody's sponsoring his channel. What is he talking about? Because I know I know why nobody came at me yet. Because I don't make myself available. I don't make myself accessible enough. You know? And that's something I have to work on within myself. I know my own issues. You see? Shout out to everybody in the building too. Salute to everybody, man. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure y'all share the show. Cash App $SHEEPSTAYSLEEPTV, man. Y'all support the show. Y'all make sure y'all support the show, man. Shout out to the Crimson Cure for hitting the Cash App. I appreciate you. Much love to you. Shout out to MLR. He said, keep that fire burning, brother. You already know, man. Don't be mocking your little promotion voice. I had to. I couldn't help it. I couldn't help it. I couldn't help it. I'm gonna read some of y'all comments, man. That's a fact. No, sweetheart. We do have to address the strag in ourselves. We do. We do, man. What's up, Bon? I see you in here laughing. Peace to the God Gangster, man. He says, stragga dabba doo. Keep that fire on him, God. You already know. Peace to the God, man. What did I walk in on? Shout out to my baby Taylor. That's my baby right there. Taylor, she know. What's going on, Where? Shout out to Where. Shout out to my man Young Manhood in the building. My man Dollar Washer on the check-in. Salute, man. Salute to everybody, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning in tonight, man. Oh, Reliable. Salute to you, Oh, Reliable. But I definitely had to bring this to brothers, man, because we really have to grasp the concept of this is everything that we have a problem with going on the outside of us. It's something that we can address that's going on in the inside of us, man. And at the end of the day, you cannot run from yourself. You can't run from yourself. And as far as the whole relationship thing, sometimes, brothers, you gonna get with women that are just not that suitable for you. That doesn't mean something is wrong with her. She just don't fit your program. That it doesn't mean that something is wrong with her or something is wrong with you. You see? And brothers will begin to think that way if they got more acquainted with themselves, man. If you work out your own issues within yourself, you will begin to think differently about situations when you're dealing with women. Y'all dudes make it seem like it's so difficult to deal with women. And it's because Y'all are difficult niggas to deal with. Tell the truth. It's difficult for you to deal with her because it's difficult for her to deal with you. Come on, just tell the truth. I'm a very rigid nigga. I say it all the time. I'm a rigid nigga. I'm rigid as hell. I am. I'm a rigid ass nigga. I have a lot of asshole-ish tendencies. I'm gonna say a lot of shit that you don't like. That's me. I will admit that. But on the other side of my personality, you're gonna see something else. So you'll be willing to put up with the asshole. Because being an asshole is healthy at times, especially dealing with these crazy ass people in this crazy ass world. You gotta be an asshole sometimes. That shit is healthy. Cause people will wear you down with they bullshit. So sometimes you gotta have that mechanism in you that's like, I don't want to hear that. Straight up. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear your Cinderella story. I'll listen to you later. You gotta have that in you as a man. Cause if you don't, your woman will beat you down. And see, y'all dudes think women are not supposed to do that, but that's female nature. This is how I know y'all haven't been in long-term relationships. This is how I know a lot of y'all men never been in the same household with women. Because y'all really don't know how they operate. Because y'all want them to stop doing some shit that they're never gonna stop doing. Especially if you are a man that they are attracted to and aroused by. Shout out to Ron Will. Shout out to Uncle Ron. If you dealing with a woman, if you in a relationship with a woman and you turn her on, she's gonna be all over you, bro. You can't expect her not to. That's her nature, bro. She's gonna want you to stay in the house. She's gonna try to fix shit so you don't go away. Because she doesn't want that feeling that she gets when you're around. She doesn't want